Hey everybody, it's the Cooking Mom, Amy Hatton, checking in to say hi on this Saturday. Arlo, the dog, is here hanging out, and if you've been watching all week long, you know that Arlo has a new friend, a new toy, Gary the Gator, and it's just cracking us up, so thanks for putting up with this, but he takes him everywhere he goes, and it's the cutest thing ever. So I hope you're having a good Saturday. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say hi, and then I'll let you go on about your day. But I wanted to check in with another recipe because I'm cooking every single day live here on Facebook. Started, about a month ago, and been doing it every day since. So I thank you so much for giving me a little of your time today, and I thank you so much for enjoying what I'm doing and enjoying my quick, easy recipes. My recipes are, my goal is to make your life a little easier in the kitchen and to brighten your day a little bit. I am doing recipes on a budget. I'm doing recipes from my pantry, from your refrigerator. I'm trying to make it, easy breezy, and also trying to save you some dough. So today's a quick, easy one. It's a super quick and easy bean soup. And I'm gonna jump right to the soup and then we'll chat a little bit. So what I love about this recipe is literally it is dirt cheap to make. And I'm still using, this is the very last of my Easter ham. So you may still have some ham in your fridge, time to use it or freeze it. Or, as I've been telling people all week long, if you didn't do a ham for Easter, you might want to pick one up because they are on sale big time at the grocery store, even a little guy, and then turn it into a bunch of different meals. So I started out sauteing in a little bit of olive oil, onions, celery, and carrots. And again, these are all things that I've been trying to keep in my fridge, and they're things I keep in my refrigerator all the time. That's why I love this recipe, is you probably have everything to make it in your kitchen right now. Even if you don't have ham, you can do it with a little bit of bacon. Maybe you're making bacon tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, or you can leave out the ham altogether. So I'm putting the ham in kind of at the beginning, so it'll give a little color on it and get it a little bit nice and brown. So the recipe calls for 3 cans of white navy beans or cannellini beans. These are white kidney beans. I only had 2. I thought I had 3. I only had 2. 2 will work just fine. So just use what you have. Remember, a recipe is just a guide, especially these days. Wow, I lost the top of my, we're live. I think I might need a new spatula. Anyway, if you don't have all the ingredients for a recipe, it doesn't mean that you can't make it. Especially at times like now. I'm really trying to go to the grocery store as little as possible. Got my beans in here. Things are starting to heat up. I love this electric skillet. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I love this squeezed garlic too. Best thing ever invented. I haven't been buying fresh garlic just because it's just one more thing, and just trying to keep things really easy breezy. So I like this squeezed garlic because you don't even have to mess with it or touch it. You just squeeze it right out of there. You can smell my house right now. What I love about this, I've been trying to do now I'm going to add some chicken stock, by the way, and then we'll chat a little bit because I want to bring it to a simmer at this point. And the recipe calls for about 6 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to start with about 4, and then I like a thicker, heartier bean soup, and then I can add a little bit as needed. But, we're not only cooking dinner these days, we're also cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner in my house and yours too. I mean, we are stuck home, so there's a lot of cooking, a lot of eating going on. So I am a huge fan, and even before this whole thing happened, I am a soup girl. I love soup, and I try and make a batch of soup once a week. Especially, I'm doing now soups a couple times a week because they're great to have on hand for lunches. You can just heat them up really quick in the microwave. And again, you're using a little bit of this, a little of that, a little bit of what needs using. It's heartbreaking for me normally to waste food. I can't stand it when I get at the end of the week and it's like you got to throw out some of the veggies that you just didn't get used. That just is no fun at all. It breaks my heart. But especially now, I don't want to throw out anything. I want to use every single bit of what we have. So soup is a great way to use that. And I have so many delicious, quick, easy soup recipes on my website. I know there are like all-day soups, and those are fun once in a while where you just hang out in your sweatpants and cook a soup that takes hours and hours, but a lot of my soup recipes are like 20 minutes or less, and these days that's really the way I roll. It's got to be quick, easy, simple, because I got stuff to do. You know what I'm talking about. Speaking about stuff to do, really excited about teaming up with Quick Trip tomorrow. I am actually going to be live on their Facebook page tomorrow at 3 p.m. So tomorrow, I hope you can just take some time out and go to Facebook and look up the Quick Trip page. And they've seen what I'm doing here in my kitchen, and they were so kind, and they said, hey, you want to come on our website? They're doing a lot of really special things, concerts and all sorts of things on their Facebook page, the Quick Trip Facebook page. But tomorrow I'm going to be sharing 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Quick Trip page 2 of my all-time favorite, I mean these are big, recipes that are near and dear to my heart, and I think that you will absolutely dig. So that's an exclusive tomorrow, 3 p.m. on the Quick Trip Facebook page. We did get out. We got up and had a cup of coffee this morning, and then we were like, what are we going to do today? And then, I don't know about you, but then you kind of remember, wait, our options are a little bit limited. Sometimes, do you forget sometimes? Is it just me? Do I forget, like, I wake up sometimes and you're like, okay, I got to drive to work, and then I'm like, well, no, wait, I'm working from home. But anyway, we made the most of the day, and it's our new normal. As one of my Facebook friends told me, it's not going to be like this forever, but it is like it now, and it's just, you got to look at the glass half full, I guess. So the sun is shining here in Sheboygan. It's a little bit windy, but the sunshine is so nice, and boy, what a difference the sun makes. So we went out and took a monster hike, and it was absolutely beautiful. We've been trying to do that on the weekends, and it was really wonderful. All right, let's get back to the soup. What did you do today, by the way? What are you holding for dinner? We're thinking about grilling out, so haven't decided yet, but we might fire up the grill, if not tonight, this weekend. All right, so I'm gonna get in here a little bit with the potato masher and just mash up those beans a little bit, and that will thicken it just a tad. You'll notice after this simmers for a little bit, those beans start to break down. Now, what I call this is my quick and easy bean soup. You can certainly take your ham and your vegetables and dried beans, dried navy beans, and throw them in your slow cooker and do them all day that way. But this is my quick one. This is one you just don't have the time to, do it all day long. So you notice this is already starting to thicken up. One thing that we had some potatoes laying around. Speaking of Quick Trip, I've been buying my potatoes when I get gas at Quick Trip, and my bananas too. But this is just a pre-cooked potato, and I'm just going to throw that in here, and that'll bulk it up, a couple of potatoes. But if you wanted to, you could throw a raw potato in here and just simmer it a little bit longer, and it could cook right in the broth. So this is a really versatile soup. Uses a little of this, a little of that. I'm using my leftover Easter ham from Meesfield's, a wonderful meat market here in Sheboygan. It was one of the best hams I've ever had. But again, you don't need to use ham. You could use bacon. You could leave it out all together and keep this vegetarian. You could also use smoked sausage, like kielbasa would be fantastic in here. And we're about at the finish line. But I love hearing from you. I do have to say, you guys have just been a big old hug during this time. So I thank you for your support. When I'm done here, I immediately go hang out with you guys on Facebook, and I love when you give me the thumbs up, when you share what I'm doing on Facebook with other people. That just warms my heart to pieces. I love hearing what you're doing on this beautiful Saturday. Are you grilling out? What are you having for dinner? We are obviously hanging in on this Saturday night. So desperately looking for some new shows to watch. If you have any ideas, please let me know. We are hammed out in this house, I'm telling you. So I promise you, no more ham recipes for a while. I know I did a bunch of recipes with ham this week, so I just wanted to use every little last bit of it and encourage you, if you didn't buy a ham for Easter, now would be a great time to do it, because you can cook once and get so many different meals out of it. This recipe for my quick and easy bean soup you'll find on my website. My split pea slow cooker soup. I did the scalloped potatoes, and I know so many of you made my scalloped ham and potatoes in the slow cooker this week. Thank you for sharing. That just made me so happy to see that you were making my recipes and sharing pictures. That is just, yeah, That rocks, you guys. So huge thank you. When you make one of my recipes, just, it melts me. So it is soup time, and this is quick and hearty and actually a really healthy soup. It's one of those comfort food kind of soups. We didn't use any butter. It's not, you know, it's just real food. And then optional, I happen to have some fresh dill because I put some dill in my egg and my tuna salad. But it's always nice to finish a soup with some fresh herbs. So fresh dill, parsley, or even dried. But again, we are cooking like we never have before, using things that we have around the house. So not necessary to put some fresh herbs in there. Great with some crackers or just some crusty bread. And yeah, this is going to be great for lunches all week long. So lots of great recipes for when you're stuck in on my website. I have a newsletter. It's free. It goes out every week. You can just subscribe to it by going to thecookingmom.com. By the way, still giving away on Instagram that 6-quart digital programmable Nesco slow cooker, best slow cooker ever. And you can just, your chance to win that. We're picking the winner next week. Just follow me and tag a few people on Instagram. Just follow me at The Cooking Mom. Just go to Instagram and put in the search The Cooking Mom, and I share a lot of pictures and fun things on Instagram all the time too. So that's another way to find out what I'm doing and what's cooking. So again, hope to see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. on the Quick Trip Facebook page, and all week long next week, every day next week, I have a bunch of really knock your socks off recipes. For those of you in the Twin Cities, I will be on Twin Cities Live on Monday between 3 and 3:30 via Skype for my kitchen. I'm also going to be on Good Day Wisconsin next week a couple of times, for sure on Monday and Friday between 8 and 9 a.m. on Good Day Wisconsin out of Milwaukee. And keep watching. I'll keep letting you know where I'm going to be showing up, sharing my recipes. So that's it. I am out of time. Well, actually, I'm not. I got all the time in the world, but I'm going to let you go because I know you got things to do on this Saturday. So please enjoy the rest of your day. I will be hanging out, chatting with you on Facebook for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. I hope you can enjoy the sunshine if it's sunny where you are and the rest of your Saturday. Take care and be safe, everybody. See you next time.